This is the story history rarely tells. This was not just a road. System built on silence.
Where profit outweighed humanity.
Across the ancient world, invisible lines connected empires. Along them moved wealth.
Caravans did not travel empty. Among silk and spices walked those who had lost their freedom. For the enslaved, every step carried them farther from home. War turned humans into currency. Raids supplied the markets. Villages vanished overnight. The road itself became a weapon. Human lives were measured, priced, and sold. Many did not survive the journey. Rest was brief, freedom non-existent. Each face carried a story that history rarely recorded.
Cities thrived where suffering converged. Markets transformed people into inventory.
Order was built upon cruelty. Silk and flesh shared the same scales. The road never slept. Under the same sky, some traveled as masters, others as property.
Families were erased in moments.
The land absorbed their suffering. Survival itself became uncertain. Hope often appeared too late.
Every oasis was a checkpoint of human exchange.
A single life could be sold many times. Ownership was carved into flesh. Records survived. Names did not. The road stretched endlessly onward. Empires relied on the unfree.
Skill did not grant freedom.
The night offered no escape. Faith became refuge. This was only the beginning. At the end of the road stood empires hungry for labor.
The wealth of cities rested on unseen backs.
Education did not mean freedom. Obedience was enforced by fear. Some were trained to fight for the very systems that enslaved them. Discipline replaced chains. Agriculture fed empires and consumed lives.
Freedom was promised, but rarely delivered.
Control did not always require violence.
Work erased identity.
Luxury was built stitch by stitch.
Skill increased value, not dignity.
Trade reached even the farthest courts.
Foreign bodies became symbols of prestige.
Silence was survival.
The network had no single master.
Land routes fed sea routes.
The system adapted to every culture. The human journey continued. The road did not always end on land.
Slavery was managed, not chaotic. People became data. Identity was reshaped.
Disobedience carried consequences.
Solidarity became resistance. Hope survived in whispers. Escape was rare and dangerous.
Memory was passed hand to hand.
Fear was public. Lessons were learned without words.
Bodies were expendable.
Most deaths went unrecorded. Freedom was conditional.
Release did not erase the past.
The road never truly left them.
The system spanned continents.
Only stones remained.
The road forgot them. But history must remember.
No system lasts forever.
The markets emptied, but the scars remained. Even profit has an ending.
The road itself began to disappear.
Insecurity broke the chains of trade. For some, freedom arrived late. New lives formed in the ruins.
Memory softened with generations.
Stories became survival.
But the past never fully vanished. Empires fell. Systems collapsed. Records survived without voices. History counted bodies, not lives. The legacy lived on in bloodlines. The road remembered everything. Time tried to erase the evidence. Culture carried the weight of captivity.
The guards were gone.
The road changed meaning. Millions walked these paths unwillingly. Every step left a mark. Silence followed suffering.
The slave trade through Silk Road shaped the world quietly, brutally, and permanently.
To remember them is to restore their humanity.